Today we're on to episode 5 with Sidney Jean-Charles here in MLB The Show 22, Road to the Show. It's been a fun start. We're a good month into the season now, and here are the numbers for Sidney thus far. We've had 94 at-bats with him. He's hitting .319, 30 hits, and of those 30, 6 have been doubles, 1 triple, 4 home runs. We haven't seen as much power in recent episodes, and he's actually not homered since episode 3. I'm calling that it changes today. He's due. Now, I have edited a couple settings here. I didn't realize some of the defaults here in Road to the Show. So, game flow. This determines basically how you flow through your games, as the name would suggest. So, by default, it's skip to next appearance, which means that there's no option for you to watch anything that your player isn't involved in. But say we were in like a key game, 9th inning, maybe I'd want to play through that. So I'm just going to have the show sim screen because I'm used to that from playing player lock and franchise on occasion. Now, I also saw a comment that said that the default opportunities for fielding are on some, which is, it shows above as you play only non-routine chances. That's probably a typo because you only get routine chances from what we've seen so far. So if you're going to all, that means there's going to be tougher plays, home runs going over your head, balls in the gap that you can't get to. But ultimately, I do want to have some of that in the episodes because at some point we're going to care about wins and losses, right? Now, maybe it's time for us to adjust the batting stance a little bit. This has been very generic here with generic 1, although I did edit the front foot offset. It's just not enough. I want to find a good open stance with a little movement. It's something that's just more fun to use. There are so many stances in this game, 52 pages here in just the current active players. You have all these former players as well that you could use if you wanted to. You know what? I actually think this is about what I'm looking for right here. Nice and open, a little movement. I just messed with a bunch of these settings. Let's see if I actually like this in-game. 19-7. We gotta be in first place here in the AA Central. We're playing so well early on, and Sidney Jean-Charles is a big part of that. So here's what I see then when I go to this simulation option. I'm able to like skip an appearance if for some reason I wanted to, but you'll see it better after his sequence is done, and then you're moving on to the next one. All right. We have the new batting stance in play here. Now it doesn't look as open. I know I messed with the front foot placement, but maybe I screwed it up. Yeah, it's not super open right now. Facing a lefty here to start the episode. That's upstairs. I gotta say, though, this feels like a better stance so far. Ooh, almost. With the breaking ball. It stayed down, though. Not sure I could have done as much damage as I wanted to there. On the ground, and he has a chance. Wow. That was a nice play at second base. I still like having the action pitches here for being on base. Otherwise, I just don't like watching every single pitch, especially in long at-bats. You know, you gotta decide how much time you want these games to take. And I already decided to take a little bit more with the all fielding opportunities, because there will be a few more probably. No, that was a bad jump. I'm going back. Where's the ball? Oh, no. I don't want to talk about it. All right, let's see what we have in the field this time. Should be a little more interesting, as this one will be a routine play to get the fielding portion of the episode started. We have the pink bats today as well. Must be Mother's Day. And we're here bottom 6. Runner at second base. Sidney, 4 homers, 16 RBIs here at AA Springfield. Trying to extend the lead here. That's inside. So far, this pitcher has actually been kind of tough. He's not missing over the plate like a lot of AA pitchers do. Although, that one, not his best pitch. Deep to center and caught on the track. Will at least advance the runner. We don't want to start the episode here with an 0 for 4. But no one's scoring today. Only one combined run. Runner on first here. Oh, now as a lefty. Switching things up, and it's a little out in front there. Trying to connect for home run number 5. Well, on the ground to second base. Just not doing much with it here. It's an 0 for 4 for Sid. And here's what it looks like after you finish a sequence here with these settings I'm playing on. So it'll take you here to this sim screen, and you can hit square to stop it. And if you wanted to watch a specific at-bat, you're able to. You can pick, next at-bat, or if I hit play appearance there for a CPU player, it would watch that at-bat. Say it was like end a game and I want to see what happens at the end and not just sim and see if we won. That's kind of what it's there for. Probably won't use that a lot here at AA because we're really just trying to get up to AAA and eventually the big leagues. So wins and losses aren't as interesting here until we get to the playoffs. But at the big league level, that's where I think I'd be using that a lot. All right, little progression here, a little regression here on the contact versus lefties, despite 3 at-bats. Obviously, using the hitting settings I do, directional, timing, I don't have a ton of control over the type of contact I make. Say, like in the air, on the ground. It's really up to the ratings, but given I've always loved, more realistic sports games, doesn't really bother me that much. We're doing the T drills here. I was actually wanting to take some cuts, some real swings. I can in the batting practice, but that doesn't actually give you XP. It's literally just practice. Maybe what I'll do in this game is break out a few more power swings. I think we like to see the ball in the air more often, and maybe I just have to influence it with power swing. I just never got used to the PCI or the newer ways of hitting. I still like the hitting experience that I really grew up playing with. My first baseball game that I remember playing, I want to say was MLB 2000. So before the show came out, even before I tried All-Star Baseball a couple years later on, which I really enjoyed. Well, that's in the air, hit deep left center. That's not even a power swing, but we're showing off the power. It stays in the yard, though. It's going to be an RBI double for Sydney. And that works for me. How about we bring him home here? Down in right field, and I don't even know. I just ran past the stop sign here, but scoring anyway. Sydney comes all the way around. Now, I really want to see if the fielding gets interesting, and I actually think that this is going to help some of the ratings, because say some are out of reach, and this one's obviously routine. But if he's chasing a ball into the gap and has to make a tough throw, that's going to help his arm accuracy and arm strength, whereas a lot of these routine outs, if there are 2 down or nobody on base, he's not even having to throw in a way that improves his ratings. So I think the routine setting for outfielder, you're holding yourself back from actually developing their fielding as far as the arm goes. Let's go bottom 3 now. 1 for 1 to start. I will do power swings this time. Especially sitting here 2-0, I would anyway. Why did I swing at that? Hey, we're still ahead in the count here. We've moved it to 3-1 now. I don't want to walk. That's a good pitch, though. They're actually keeping the ball down in the zone, and I can't do as much with that. We'll fight off that one, though. We're really battling here. He's trying to go low and away. He missed up that one time. I don't think he wanted to throw that there. Oh, come on. The changeup, his first real miss in the zone? See, this one's going to be out of reach. We haven't seen a single one of these in the episodes to this point. Having to throw from the wall here. And that's going to be 3. But like I said, we can actually work on the arm ratings now. A big part of what I love in the outfield, too, is just like, all right, you see a ball is hit. Can the player get there? Does he have the speed? And then, you know, about the arm. Does he have the strength to make a play? I like that one right there. The outfield's a lot of fun, and I didn't want it to be as simple as it was in those first handful of videos. I don't know if we're necessarily getting more opportunities. I've had like 6 routine in the same game before. Can't make a play on that one, unfortunately, but the ratings go up either way. One thing I've noticed here, we don't have the most dynamic offense on this team. Sid's really just getting 4 at-bats a game. He's not often getting that 5th try. Let's see if Matt Peacock can give us something here. I wasn't expecting to see him down here at AA. 2-0 count to Sid. The ball just stays down here. They're actually pitching him much better today. That number 2, by the way, I'm not sure how that was a called ball. I've been getting a lot of those to go my way. That's in the air out to left field, but it's playable. And now possibly putting this game away. Top 9, 2 down. Not quite. Oh no, what are you doing, Sid? We saw a little fielding blunder last episode. And that's going to happen down here with low ratings. An E8 right here at the end of the game. But hey, Springfield keeps on winning as we've been doing all throughout the beginning of this series. So right now in the AA Central, Sidney Jean-Charles is number 4 in batting average. It's still above 300, which it only is for 4 players. But we're going to have to step it up if we want to stay in the 3s. I can't remember the last time you drew a walk. Maybe you could be a little more selective about what you swing at. That discipline could earn you better pitches to mash as well. 2 times performance gains activated. Plate discipline and power. I agree, I haven't been all that patient in a lot of these at-bats. I think I'm just used to like playing at AA and thinking the pitchers are just going to miss. Like every time they pitch, I'm thinking it's going to go right down the middle and I'm trying to be ready for that. But as we've seen the last like 30, 40 at-bats, a lot less extra base hits, not working as many counts. Maybe if we can do that a little bit better, we'll have a chance to increase the power we've been displaying here. So 2 on here, bottom 1 for Sidney Jean-Charles. If he doesn't get a hit here, average might go down to 299 or something. Actually, I don't think it would even fall that far necessarily. Oh, I'm trying to take more pitches, and that's second best pitch I've seen today. JB Bukauskas. I recognize a couple of the pitchers here as pros, like big leaguers, but I guess that they've been sending down a lot of pitchers here. Are we taking on Arizona's AA team? So first at-bat didn't go our way. Tried again here in the 3rd inning. That's much better. They're really trying to hammer home that I need to be more patient, though. Maybe that's been one of the issues lately. Ooh, I don't like that one. We don't usually call that one a strike. 2-1 to Sid. Way up there. Okay, if I draw a walk, I'm going to get like bonus plate discipline, right? Or if I can have a good swing here, 3-1. We'll take the walk. There you go. I'm kind of surprised they haven't taken away the ability here for you just to hold back on return in case you get picked off. As that's on the ground and into right field. We'll hold at 2. I kind of feel like they should make it so if you're holding return, you literally return to the bag. I don't know. Feels a little bit like an oversight in the design to me. That one's down. I thought that was going to be a line out. We got a 3-0 count here to Moises Gomez with 2 in scoring position. And he draws the walk. So they're juiced now for Brendan Donovan, who's already 1 for 1. Just trying to tie the game here, at least. And it's a base hit right field. There goes Sid. And behind him, the 4th run. Dynamic challenge. Make contact with every swing and record a hit. Or just solid contact for a hit. I would need like more of a boost here to choose this one. Because what if I swing and miss and then have a solid hit? Either way, it's a +1 contact boost. So let's go for it. Yeah, no patience there. High fastball up in the zone. Okay, we've actually put up some runs today, 11. So we should get 5 at-bats in this one, you'd think. A 5-run 4th, or whatever it was, and then 6 runs a couple innings later. Wow. Oh, a bit more power here. It did go up, but not because it's leaving. The Winds roll in once again. Springfield puts up 11 runs, but Sydney 0 for 4 with a walk. We had good pitches, 3 F8s though. When he's putting the ball in the air, it's not leaving right now. He is up to 58 overall though, so we are making some progress in that department. But unfortunately now, if we check out his stats, 292, it's falling fast. This could be the game right here. I think this could be the game that we're waiting for. Sidney Jean-Charles facing Tommy Henry. He opens the day as a righty. Ooh, I like that pitch. Every time I take the first pitch, it's the one I should have swung at. 0-1. And then I go after that change. Change up got me. Low in the zone. That's a great pitch. First at-bat isn't what I was looking for. I said this would be the game. I didn't say which at-bat, though. This at-bat's going to go a lot better, I'm telling you. I feel it. Well, it's 1-2 just like the last at-bat was. We're taking that one. On the ground, chopped to shorts. Sydney slumping, and it continues. Well, we're getting blown out today. As a team, we have 1 hit. Sid's 3rd at-bat comes here in the 7th inning. 0 for 2, a strikeout, and a chopper to shorts. We got to get Henry out of this game. Well, that was a pretty good swing. Better than most we've had. Oh, 1 final at-bat. There's still time for my prediction to be true that this was the game that would be better for Sydney. All we need here is something to start a 6-run rally is all. Riley Smith is the pitcher. And that's going to left center field. That could be extras again. Not quite the home run. That's what I was really hoping for. But a late double. That's the game. We end it there with a strikeout. It's our first loss, I want to say, of the episode. So Sydney gets the double late. Power versus lefties does get a nice boost. Like, they really reward you when you get extra base hits. We just haven't had a ton of those lately. It's only been a couple per episode. We're on to the next game, and this is also not going well for the Springfield offense. It's currently 4-0. Not as bad as the day before, but still 1 hit going into the 7th, with Sid having his 3rd at-bat of the day. It's the 2nd day in a row it's like this. Ooh, curveball. Swung on and missed. It's a 2-2 count here. Nothing over the plate yet. And this is in the air, hit well to left. It's got carry and is off the glove. We're going to get to second base. I don't know if that's a hit or an error, but it wasn't routine, so it's got to be a double. Number 9 on the season for Sid, trying to get Springfield back in this game. Maybe that's the hit that does it, or at least helps. Still nobody down. Got to get a few runs back this inning. Get Josh Green out the game. And that is line to short, or third base. Comes down to Luke and Baker here with 2 on and 2 down. In the air out to left field, but a routine play. Springfield can't get on the board. Bottom 8, we have an interesting situation here. 2 on and 2 down. Sid represents the tying run. 3 for 15 in this series, and all 3 hits have been doubles. All right, we're going for the batting clutch challenge here, and this is going to be a very key at-bat. A chance to really do some damage. And we're going to left center on the first pitch. It ends the inning. Kind of anticlimactic there. A little late on that one. And we drop this game as well. Look how much power goes up, though. Like, just a couple good swings. I don't know, maybe the outs had helped out there, but certainly hitting doubles really raises your power quick. I forget how much a home run does because it's been a while. We're struggling here against Amarillo, the pitching especially. Well, actually, both. Hitting and pitching have been bad in this series. 289 now for Sidney Jean-Charles. Already dropped like 30 points on the day. Back up the middle and stop behind the second base. Bang! They got a double play. I thought that was going to get through. I thought we had a nice sharp single here up the middle. Maybe we return to being a bit more patient here if it's not like a pitch I really love. I have the tendency to swing at strikes sometimes regardless of quality. Like a lot of those low ones there, I want to get better at letting those go. Like that can be a strike depending on the day. But we'll draw a walk here. That's the second to the episode. That one's going to find its way into left field, and the bases are now loaded for Springfield. It's been fun to read the comments, though, and just see how many of you are enjoying the series as it is, not wanting a lot of changes to it, just enjoying the more laid-back baseball RPG experience. That one's poked into right. I don't think that's going to be good, though. That's going to be the second out now. Bases still loaded. Brendan Donovan, 19 RBIs. That's either more or the same as Sid. Well, let's see if he gets at least number 20 here. Into left field this time. And that's easily made. Yeah, Sid only has 17 RBIs on the season now. 3 for 17, 3 doubles here in this series. Not even a single yet. Runner on first. Maybe even that pitch right there I can just be comfortable taking. I'd want it more up to drive, obviously. He's trying to go outside. 3 times in a row, these have been easy takes. 3-1 again to Sidney Jean-Charles. Ooh. That was a good swing, though. Really got to work on that plate vision. 3-2. And that's going to left center field. I think that's only a single this time. But hey, we worked the count. That's positive.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Moises Gomez has the bases loaded. Springfield just trying to get on the board. Amarillo must have some good pitching. But I've been recognizing a lot of their pitchers from like the big league level usually for the Diamondbacks. We saw Riley Smith earlier, Bukauskas, Matt Peacock. Not the best big league pitchers, but probably good enough to dominate here at Double-A. And we just struck out twice here with the bases loaded. Don't tell me it's going to happen a third time right here. You got to be kidding me. We still don't have a run. What is it with us against this team? Sidney's doing his part. He has 2 singles today. You know, Sidney doesn't have a stolen base yet. That wasn't a great jump. That's okay. It's a broken bat. Base hit. Why was that lofted so much? You got to make a stronger throw there from third base. 2 on now for Moises Gomez. And it's a tapper over to short. Riley Smith trying to end the inning here. Donovan strikes out. And that's the 7th. One more at bat here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Right now, Springfield has 14 hits and no runs. How is that even possible? How do we not accidentally score a run? Let's get out of here. I don't want to face this team anymore. Amarillo has beaten us 3 times in a row. That's our first 3-game losing streak of the entire season, I want to say. Hey, Sid did his job. He got on base 3 times. Was in scoring position 3 times. So, plate vision goes up there. That's sitting at 36 now. Plate discipline's at 31. Oh, we have a boost active there. We get bonus discipline for the next 4 games. I didn't realize that was like a longer boost. I seem to remember something like that in the previous Road to the Show games, but it's obviously been a while since I have played Road to the Show. Yeah, just give me the plate vision here. I think that might help us get a few more home runs. So I think my high score in this one is like 5K. I know it's not the most interesting to watch, so I won't make you sit through the entire minute of this. No, I'm not sure my high score is 5,000, because I've only missed a few, and we're already like gold here, 2,100. 3 seconds left. We're close to 3K. Gold. I mean, gold is gold. Well, that is not a ton. Oh, wait, didn't it increase the entire attribute? I forget what it was before already. A new team to face. Let's go. We're 23-10 taking on Wichita. They're pretty happy to be facing us. They see the 3-game losing streak and think they can get their season on track. Lewis Thorpe. Oh, we're taking on the Twins organization right now as Sid sends one deep to right field. We got extra bases here right away, and I'm not talking 2. Sidney Jean-Charles, it's an RBI triple here to start the action. So getting these hits lately has actually brought the average back above 300. So that's pretty cool. Sidney here in the 4th now. Oh no, that was it. If I was to hit a home run today, it was on that pitch. And I wasn't ready for the slider left up. But hey, I got a fastball in the same spot. Who's to say that hit would have even gone over the fence? Every time I miss one of those, I'm like, well, that was a home run. But it ain't that simple all the time. 6th inning now. It's a 3-0 game, and they have not taken out Lewis Thorpe. He's going deep into this one. There's a sharp single into left field. The contact quality is actually improving. We're just getting base hits, which I will take. Not complaining about that. I think the worst is when I go through a bunch of games and it's like, wow, we're not even getting on base. We're just flying out to center field every time. Maybe the power is just not all the way there yet, although I would think at AA with his ratings, he would be hitting for more power. Obviously, the archetype and the equipment have his power in like the low 70s. A single and a triple in this game, and now a drive to right center field. Back and gone! There it is! So all Sid needed to get back on track was to take on a team affiliated with the state of Minnesota. Maybe that's all it took. He's now a double from the cycle if you can give him one more. Sidney Jean-Charles finally goes deep again. 5th homer of the season. Right over the middle with the curveball. 416 feet. There was no additional at-bat for Sid. He's now had 2 games where he's been 1 hit away from the cycle. Forget what it was the first time. But this time he was a double shy. But Springfield back in the win column, and Sid a big part of that. Power versus righties. Progressed. It didn't progress as much as you would think, though. Hey, the episode suddenly feels much more complete seeing Sidney get that home run again. And we're actually closing the episode with him quite strong. 1 more game today. Drive in a run after taking the first pitch. Sure, I will not swing at the first pitch. I won't even hold my controller. Joan Duran, no way. I know he can throw a lot faster than that. He's only had a couple appearances so far this season with the Twins. But, you know, he can hit 101. He's got some pretty good stuff. So I'm guessing the default roster here didn't really have the 40-mans and everything. Because, obviously, Duran's with the Twins right now. I think he will be one of their main relievers if he can handle the increase in workload. I know he hasn't pitched a lot in recent years. But hey, we took the first pitch. Base hit center field. Wow. If you stuck around for the end of the episode, I feel like your patience was rewarded here. Let's go. 5 homers, 20 RBIs, average back up to 317. We have lost the average and fixed it all in 1 episode. Going after this first pitch. That's at least a tag. And we will take RBI number 21. Close game here in the 7th inning. Now 5-3 Springfield. Average up to 315. So the average dipped and then we fixed it all in the same episode here. Oh my, a big slow breaking ball there. When I'm that early though on the curveball, you can tell I was expecting it to end up a lot higher. I wasn't excited to swing at a curveball at knee level, but didn't read it well enough. We're actually behind in the count here. Oh boy, took that one. Wow. Why is Discipline down for that? He just missed. And I'm pretty sure that was good timing. Changeup got him, though. I think that's the first strikeout of the episode. We've had a few more fielding chances, it seems, than normal. Like, definitely a bit more fielding per game. Doesn't feel, like, super unreasonable. Things are getting interesting here. We're bottom 9, up by 2, but 2 on. As this will send Jean-Charles back a little bit. Didn't get the best jump on it. Thought maybe we'd get like something a little more interesting there, but no advance. And then a strikeout ends the game. Springfield back in the win column, rebounding against the Wichita Wind Surge. And just like that, we have a 5-game hitting streak again for Sid. That's the 3rd time I think we've been able to do that. We'll end the episode with him at 58 overall. And a look at the stats again here. Now 31 games played, 126 at-bats. We actually had a fair amount of extra base hits today. A few doubles, a triple, and the return of the long ball. We're still waiting on that first stolen base. And waiting to see if he gets that chance to play at AAA at all this season. I'm not sure if it's super likely here in Road to the Show anymore, but 31 games in, he's looked really good. We're climbing too in the batting average department, 2nd now in AA Central. For hits, 3rd. For doubles, 5th in a tie. Triples, that's a big tie again here. And home runs, tied for 4th. But teammate Moises Gomez has 9. Meanwhile, how are the outfielders above Sidney doing? Harrison Bader, so far on the season, is struggling at the big league level. And if we scroll down the list, Justin Turner, is that how it's pronounced? He's got pretty decent numbers down here at AAA, but now in a cold streak, so apparently they were even better. In right, Dylan Carlson's having a nice season. Lars Nootbaar, 286, 4 homers. He's doing well at AAA. Deep potential, though. Gomez, of course, a lot of home runs. Tyler O'Neill's doing his thing, showing off the power. When did they get Corey Dickerson? That's kind of random. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed episode 5, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Leave your feedback down below, and I will see you with more Sidney Jean-Charles here soon. Have a great day.